everyone, I've got a quick little skill builder for you today. There was a question in one of the bag making groups asking about top stitching your zipper when your zipper has two tabs, but your exterior is in one single piece. The reason that is something that is tricky is because normally when you are top stitching your zipper, you can open out your bag. You have one lining and exterior to the left, one lining and exterior to the right. So your bag is flat and you can top stitch on either side of your zipper. However, when you have your exterior as one solid piece, so that is it wraps around the bottom of the bag like this, it can be tricky to top stitch the second side of your zipper. If you have a zipper that is turned at the end, you can still open it out a reasonable distance so that you can top stitch the second side. This is something that I demonstrated in the Sunshine Crossbody video, and I will pop a link to that. Or if your zipper has a long tail, you can fully separate your zipper, which makes it easier to top stitch because you can have your lining pulled apart and you would have one side of your zipper here and one side of your zipper here. So even if you have a single exterior piece, you can still top stitch on either side of your zipper. However, in this situation, when you have a tab at both ends, you can't do that, and it does get a little tricky because you can't open out the top of your zipper pouch to sew the second side. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. We're assuming as we start this demonstration that you have your exterior cut and interfaced for whatever pattern it is that you're using. I have already sewn the first side of my zipper, but I have not yet top stitched it. My recommendation is to top stitch the first side now before you attach the second side. It is so much easier to do it when the second side is not attached. I recommend doing the front of the bag first so that you can get your line of top stitching on the first side out of the way, and then you only have to do what I call top stitching in a tube on one side of your bag. So with my exterior and lining on the front of my bag sewn, I'm going to top stitch this side of my zipper. The same way as we do on many of my different zipper videos, you can choose to top stitch just the exterior. You can top stitch the exterior and the lining, making sure that you are stopping at your tabs so that you don't get your pinched in corners. So you can do that whichever way is your preference. The other option that we will talk about is that you just top stitch your lining. So if you really are struggling with this top stitching in a tube, rather than top stitching the exterior of your bag, if you top stitch only on the lining, once this is all sewn together, so let's say that's attached like this, your zipper would be able to be exposed on the back. So you can top stitch this side and then flip everything to the other side and top stitch that side, even if your exterior is a single piece, because it won't be in the way. The thing that makes it tricky is not being able to open out that bottom seam of the bag. So if you decide to do your top stitching, that is technically then understitching on the lining rather than the exterior, that also will solve that problem. So back to if we're top stitching on the outside. I'm going to top stitch just my exterior, so I'm going to sew along this edge. I'm going to back stitch in the side seam, pivot, sew along next to my zipper, and back stitch again at the other end so that side one is done and out of the way. And I prefer to make that my front because I can be fairly confident that my stitches are going to be prettier on this side because I don't have the second side attached yet, and that's the side that I want to be seen on my finished product. So just the same as I normally would, sewing through the exterior and that seam allowance, using a longer stitch length, sewing at 1/8 of an inch from the edge. So that's the easy part done. We've sewn the first side. Now we're going to attach the second side of our zipper. You'll do this however the pattern that you're using instructs. I like to use double-sided tape. So I'm just going to attach the zipper to the second side. And then I'm just going to sew along this upper edge the way that I usually would. So I've sewn the second side of that zipper, but this is when you have your oh no moment. I can show you more clearly what I was talking about with sewing just the lining if you decide to do understitching. If you find top stitching in the tube to be too difficult, you just will sew along this side and this side of your zipper, but you would only be sewing through your lining and the seam allowance. The same way as we choose to sew just the exterior when we're top stitching the outside of the bag. If we're understitching and we sew just the exterior, that will keep the lining down and secure that folded over seam. And you can still do that on both sides when you have a single exterior piece. That's not what we're going to do today. What I'm going to show you is how to top stitch the second side, because it's kind of tricky to get in there to do it. The first thing that we're going to do is keep our lining out of the way. We have already sewn the first side, so we're going to move our lining over to the side that is sewn so that we don't accidentally sew through it. And what we need to do is try to sew in this tube shape here. The way that I like to do it is to flatten out my zipper as much as I can, making sure that the seam allowance is folded to the side that is the exterior. You can use double-sided tape if that is helpful. We're going to flatten it out as much as we can, and then we're going to start sewing at the open side. We're going to sew, actually we're going to do it this way. I like to top stitch on the left side of my zipper, so make sure that your bag is positioned the way that you want it. So I'm going to be sewing from this outside edge next to the zipper. Now, I'm not going to be able to sew the whole way along like that. It will come along like this under my machine, and it's just going to get a little tight. I'm going to sew as far as I can. I'm going to take long tails, remove the project from my sewing machine, pull my tails through to the back, and then I'm going to move the bulk of my bag the other way. Come up like this, push it out of the way, starting with long tails and doing my best to get back in the same hole that I finished on when I started from the first side to go to the middle. I'm going to come down this edge and finish off. I will backstitch at this outside edge and this outside edge. However, when my two lines of top stitching meet in the middle, somewhere around here, I will take long tails, pull them through to the back and knot them off so that there's no back stitching visible, the same way as you would do if you ran out of thread when you were top stitching. It does squish your bag a little bit. If you have used Decaville or vinyl, you may find that understitching is a better option for you. This is cotton woven with fleece on it, so I will be able to press that when I'm done if I'm not happy with the smoothness of my material on my finished bag. My seam allowance is pointed towards the exterior, and I'm going to be sewing down this side, starting at the side seam. I'm going to backstitch here first, the same as I did on the other side. That's optional, that's something that I like to do. Pivot, and now I'm going to sew next to the zipper. I'm going to make sure that everything is staying nice and smooth underneath. You can pull on your lining pieces here. Make sure you have two lining pieces to that side. And we're going to come along next to the zipper, sewing as far into the center of the bag as we can. You want to get at least to halfway. And you're just moving everything along as you go, holding it smooth and back from that zipper tape. The bulkier your bag, the trickier this is, so just take your time. And this part here, if you have a domestic sewing machine, sometimes catches on your bag a little. So you just want to be mindful of that. And the bag is just coming up behind here, and we are sewing with the side of the bag kind of wrapped around the presser foot. And when you've come as far as you can comfortably get, raise the needle. Do not cut your threads yet. We're going to slide the project off the machine, taking long tails. Leave the tails long, and then go to where your stitches have ended and pull the thread through to the back. You can tie that off now if you like, or you can leave it for the moment. And what we're then going to do is continue along from where our stitches finish right here. So I'm going to slide my zipper pull out of the way, and I'm going to bring the project back under the presser foot from the other side. Go back to where I started and try to line that needle up with the thread line that I finished off from. And you can always manually place that stitch when you're done if you're not happy with that. Lower your presser foot, and then we're going to continue along the rest of the way. Back stitch at the other end. Then pull those threads through as well, so you will have 4 threads on the back. You want to have 2 in the middle and 1 on either side of that. Then you'll know you haven't missed any stitches. Pull it all tight. Then you can knot that bundle of threads and trim it off. That's on the inside of your bag, so this join will not be seen on your finished project. So that top stitching is now done on both sides of my zipper. My lining is not top stitched. You can see it's a little crumpled. I'm going to turn it through that side just to show you how it looks. You can see I've got the 2 sides of my zipper sewn. Then you would finish sewing up your zipper pouch or your bag per the instructions with your top stitching on either side of your zipper. Hope that helps. Thanks everyone.